Welcome back to the Sea Mexican Show yet again, and I finally saw Hellboy Crooked Man, and I actually enjoyed it. There's a little bit of fear when I saw the first trailer of the Crooked Man because number one, it looks like a very cheap indie horror, but I was surprised that it was a fantastic experience. I after the movie, I genuinely felt entertained, and I was very happy of the movie. Is it a great, fantastic movie? It's a great movie. There are certain, plot points here that I kind of somewhat dislike, but overall, I would actually be entertained by this. But also, the funny thing about the Crooked Man is that it's actually accurate to the books. Not super accurate. I would actually go for the 80% to 20% ratio accuracy, but it's a gosh darn good one. It's not going to be the most action packed. There's a little bit, but it is one of the most horror and suspenseful stories that you'll ever watch. And if you're a fan of the Hellboy and also the Crooked Man, just like myself, it's actually one of the most enjoyable movies. And to me, I won't get into spoilers, but there are certain points where I go, why? There's a certain characters here that I go are just, why are you here? But I didn't mind it. She did the character in question did not take a lot of it, but she's fine. There's a character there, but overall, I would actually legitimately rate the movie and its own as a high matinee watch. Yes, a high matinee watch of of uh, of the Crooked Man, and I really felt strongly about this because it told the story what it needed to tell. It doesn't felt like it doesn't feel bloated. It's just hyper focused on Hellboy and also the male character. And also the female character in there is actually quite okay. She did not took out of it, but it's a nice. Her story is quite actually quite okay, and to me, I'm just awed and flabbergasted. Not flabbergasted, but enjoyed the whole thing from the direction. Now the movie direction of this is felt like an indie movie, but also has this have this an old school film style that that it captured, but it felt far more uh, uh, far more like an old school film, and to me it's actually quite good. The CGI, some parts are, you can tell it's CGI, but I didn't mind it, but also tolerable. But the Crooked Man himself, the makeup and all of the witches, it's actually quite good and scary as well. Everything is and also maybe it captures the darkness of the comics, but everything is dark purposely. But there's enough like visually dark scenes in it, but also a little bit of blue light that could highlight some of the faces, the facial expressions. Also, again, I was thoroughly entertained by the Crooked Man, and to me, I legitimately again recommend watching the Crooked Man. It's really good. I enjoyed it, and you should check it out. So yeah, out of out of the this year was a watching film. I didn't watch any of the this year's film. The only thing that I actually watched was this year that is actually satisfactory but also fun is Deadpool versus Wolverine, and then this one, Beetlejuice. Uh, it's okay, but if you really want a good horror story, this is a really really good uh, horror story for the September, but also coming towards October. I and Yeah, it's a high matinee watch. I would actually recommend you go watch Hellboy the Crooked Man. So I hope I could do this more. Also watching more movies, but also reviewing more series, but also some cult movies as well. So for me, yeah, I see you again soon. Bye.